Hi, I'm Tom from Gear for Music and I'm joined today by Adam Wakeman, and we're going to dive in and see how the KDP120 from Kawai can help you with your piano practice. With lots of digital pianos on the market, especially at the entry price point, it can be a really hard decision to decide which piano is right for you. So why would we look at a KDP120 and how will it help you with your piano practice?
I think when you've got a combination of the right action and the right sound, it makes you want to practice more. It makes you want to play more. So I think when you sit behind one of these, it gives you that and it makes you want to play more.
So the key things to remember are essentially touch and tone.
Exactly.
So the action on a piano is really important, especially for beginner players. So how does the action on this piano really help a performer?
Well, it has a triple sensor on each note, which means that it will pick up repeated notes much more accurately. And if you've got that sensitivity to each note, it means it's recreating a more authentic piano sound.
Could you give us a brief demonstration? So we've mentioned the touch, so by discussing the key action, but also tone is really important. So what piano sounds are included with this?
So you've got the SKEX, which is a sample from their most prestigious concert grand piano, which is a very mellow sounding concert grand. And then if you need something a little bit brighter, you've got the EX sample as well.
So depending on the sort of performance that you're wanting to do, you can really sort of change. So whether you're wanting to play in a bit more of an intimate environment, or whether you sort of wanted to do something that's going to stand out and sort of wow with an orchestra sort of thing. So you're used to playing those sorts of pianos.
Exactly, yeah. And there's other sounds as well, which you can just scroll through with the app as well, which makes it a lot easier to just kind of find your way around if you want to find some strings, and it's really easy to do.
The app that you mentioned there is called Piano Remote, isn't it? So can you just give us a bit more of a demonstration on how that works?
Yeah, sure. So you can just scroll between the pianos, or you can flick between different sounds, organs, harpsichord, church organs, strings, EPs. It's really simple. You just go between the sounds you want to hear.
So it's a much more intuitive way of doing it compared to pressing any buttons or anything on any displays.
Yeah, I think it's just so much easier, and having things right in front of you is just much easier.
And there we've talked about the sounds, but actually how it's recreated is really important. So thinking about the speaker system, so it's a 40 watts speaker system in here, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's loud enough to be, comfortable in your own house, or if you've got a group of other musicians with you, or you're performing somewhere, it's loud enough to kind of take care of it.
And the fact you can easily plug in headphones as well. So if you want to do that sort of private performance at home, so if you've got people doing things at home and you just want that bit of solitude and sort of play the piano, it's quite handy.
If you don't want to annoy the rest of your family while they're watching telly, yeah, you can plug headphones in.
In terms of look, it's quite a compact piano, but there is a lot more included. So you can easily link in with Bluetooth MIDI and audio MIDI. And I quite like the fact you can put a laptop just at the side, so you can easily plug into a computer.
Yeah, you can have music in front of you, computer to one side, headphone. There's places to put things, which is useful if you're writing or composing or recording.
So by recording yourself, you can actually sort of look back and identify areas of your technique and things that a beginner would really want to sort of hone in and focus on.
Yeah, because often you don't get a chance to look at a performance. So when you can have that option, it is handy.
And again, with a look, it's available in 3 colours. So you've got the white, the black and the rosewood. The Kawai piano tone is really quite a distinct sound from a lot of other pianos that are out there. So what made you want to become a Kawai artist?
Well, I've played concerts on the SK6, and I've used an upright Kawai piano in my studio for quite some years now. The quality and the tone is just sounds brilliant when you record it. And one of the things that that's been so well replicated is those samples within these machines. So that for me is that authenticity is important. And I mean, I love playing them live, but it's handy to be able to have that familiar sound when you're sat playing one of these.
And obviously having those premium sounds included within this model, which is their entry level, will really want to sort of help inspire people to actually play.
Yeah, I think you're not having to buy an extra add-on to get that extra sound. You're starting off with that premium sound. I think that's quite important as well.
So I say the key things I really take away from this is the fact it is the tone and the feel, and the touch. So that is sort of, to me, what you'd really look for in a beginner piano.
Yeah, it's the whole package.
So thank you very much for joining us today, Adam, and I really appreciate you taking the time out to talk to us about the KDP120. If you've enjoyed this video, click like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.